We are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
Dummy. Conspiracy dummy.
I don't even know why I'm on this track, man. These guys are not even on my level. I'm gonna let my homie ride on you listeners. What's up, Mr. Williams?
Hey, welcome to Conspiracy Dummy, the conspiracy podcast that is shifting the shape of the conspiracy world as we know it. Today, I am the host, the man behind the thin black veil, Mr. Williams. Sitting to my right, your left, you know him, you love him, the conspiracy assassin, Double D.
Yo, what it do?
What's up?
That's good.
We got a banger today, dude. I'm at least hoping it's gonna be a banger. Little late, we might talk about some stuff that happened a few weeks ago. Life's been busy, work's been crazy. Trying to get shit out, as fast as we can. But so much, dude, has gone on the past 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
I feel like they talk about like the 24-hour news cycle, man, and that's so present. I don't know if that's because of like back then, like you just knew local shit because of the newspaper and stuff. Now at the age of the internet, man, we can know what the fuck's going on in Spain the day of. Instant, man, instant. So like you're just getting bombarded, dude, with information all over the world.
Much too. Sometimes, I'm like, fuck. I don't know about you, but like it's hard to keep all that shit in. You know what I mean?
Dude,
and also how things just come and go too.
The 24-hour news cycle, man.
Exactly.
Well, I think, who knows if they developed that. I remember people talking about like how back in the day they would just have like 2 hours, at night or whatever when they would talk about news. And I think it was in, I don't know, man, the late 90s or mid 2000s where they started a 24-hour news channel where it's just the news all fucking day long and shit. And I forgot what the person said, but they said that was kind of around the point that they started noticing just all this bombardment of information and everything. Maybe just to, keep you scared, keep you frightened.
Yeah, man, for reals. But it's always good to like hear both sides too. And then at the end of the day, make up your mind, see what's up, do your research.
Yeah, that's true. I always worry about that, man. Like if you're like, there's not many times, but if you're in public, like watching a news thing, you don't want the person next to you, like seeing you watch Fox and thinking you're some like crazy QAnon person, or if they, see you watching, what's a liberal one? CNN, I think.
Yeah.
If they catch you out, they're like, oh, look at this fucking liberal cuck over here. So it's good to just like you said, just pay attention to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So the first thing, obviously, we're just going to kind of scoot right through this because everybody's been talking about it. Just the Uvalde shooting, man. I don't have anything conspiracy related to talk about. The shooting or anything.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
tragic.
It's tragic as fuck, man. It's a pretty fucked up event. I am definitely a Second Amendment advocate.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that. But I'm also, what's going on is crazy, dude. And whether it's, stricter background checks or whatever, something needs to happen. I don't think, you don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater and, turn into Australia or Canada for fuck's sake. But there's got to be some
more security.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, for sure.
Something, man. More protocols to go about. It just kind of sucks too when you had the law enforcement that just didn't do shit. You know what I mean? I hate to say it. You know what I mean? And it took an off-duty border patrol to really go in there. I don't even know if that's true, but that's from what everyone's saying. That's the guy who took the man down. And to say that, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the answer would be, man. I think more security, definitely. For sure.
No, like I said, man, I don't know if it's background checks. It's tragic, and dude, my prayers and thoughts go out to the family, just everybody involved, whether it's the medical people that were involved that had to be hands-on with this tragedy, obviously the parents and the families affected. I can't imagine, man. And I think something needs to change. I'm not in agreement with just taking away everybody's fucking gun, but definitely there needs to be limitations in place based on obviously certain parameters.
Well, just to maybe get a gun. How the fuck did that kid? I heard that he spent like $9,000, $10,000 worth of ammunition. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where did he get that money?
Well, what did he? He shot his grandma in the face, and
Yeah.
I don't know what he shot her with, but. I don't know. I don't know.
And he
but
took
what
off
if
with the truck.
What if he like took whatever money his grandma
He crashed
had?
the truck. Crashed
yeah.
the truck like in some ditch or some shit. I forgot. But dude, and then he just took off. Like
Right.
he
like
you would
shot-
think like you crashed. Have you crashed before, right? Have you ever gotten in a car accident?
Fuck yeah.
And you're kind of all fucked up, discombobulated and shit. And you're like what the fuck? You know, this kid just took off like nothing and continue on with his stupid mission. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, man. To be completely honest with you,
I don't know, man. It's just it is kind of fucking weird, dude. And then he just comes into a fucking school like that. And I'm sure, I don't know so much about the city, bro, but I'm sure it's not a big city. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. Where are the fucking police? If all that shit's just going down on the way to there, like what the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. And it's weird. And then just, like I said earlier about the fucking, them not doing anything. It took them like, I don't know how long, like 45, maybe to an hour to actually do something. I don't know, bro. It is fucked up. It is fucked up. And there were parents trying to get in and they were stopping them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you heard about that one chick that ran in and she got both of her kids. They were telling her no, like I don't know.
Shit, I would do the same fucking
I don't know
thing.
if this part's true, but apparently like they were detaining parents, and I guess they detained a few to the point to where like they were handcuffed. But I had read that she was handcuffed, somehow got out of the handcuffs and ran into the school and got both her kids. Apparently one kid was on this side of the school and then the other kid was on that side of the school, and she was like, I ran, she didn't give a reason why, but she ran to get one kid, and then when she was running to get the other kid, like she could hear the gunshots the whole time, but like after she got the first kid and was running towards the second kid, the gunshots got louder, so she was obviously heading his direction, right? I don't know, dude.
Like you mentioned, like taking the guns or doing like restricting guns or whatever. That's not the answer.
No.
Criminals are always gonna have fucking weapons, guns, whatever, you name it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you like people like this guy who just took matter in his own hands. Law enforcement, people who should have the guns didn't use the fucking guns. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's not the answer. It's not.
No.
More security, more, I don't know what you need to do. It's like they're attacking these places because it's obviously fucking easy for them.
There were a lot of system failures from what I heard. I heard
there's a fucking, they had a protocols there. They had drills for that shit.
Well, I mean, they have drills now. Listen, like I've heard now it's more common for kids to have like an active shooter drill. When I was in high school and in elementary and stuff like that, I was born in '90s, so I'm up there or whatever the fuck. But we had fire drills, dude. We never had like anything besides a fire drill. I remember one time in elementary, this gnarly storm came over and sirens were blaring, and I think
like every Wednesday here.
Yeah. Those are the tests, but the sirens started blaring, and I remember we all the kids in like a certain grade, we got in like to this one room kind of in the middle and stuff. And but other than that, I've never heard of, but it makes sense, dude, just with how often that's happening. It makes sense for them to do that. But let me touch on this really quick and then we'll move on. Yeah. Talking about him like being discombobulated and everything, dude, we're talking about a very mentally fucked up individual, right? And it's also fair to say that this guy was he was up to the tits in fucking adrenaline. I mean, after he just shot his... I mean, dude, imagine what's going through your mind after you just shot your grandmother in the face, stole a truck, you've already made your mind up. And mind you, he posted about this. He was going to do this half an hour before he killed his grandmother.
What?
And all this stuff transpired. And
I'm hearing too, bro, like straight up that it's not like he wasn't a victim of being bullied. I'm hearing stories that he was actually the bully.
I heard a story that
Like
he
was
went to...
going into chat rooms or little other websites
I mean,
and
but
stuff
what
like
teenager,
that. Yeah.
What teenager doesn't
But
do
like,
that?
I don't know, man. Maybe that's like a wake up call for all parents out there, man. You got to get more involved with your kids' life and shit. Like for reals. Like see what they're involved with, like what they're doing, especially if you give them phones, man. I don't know.
I think nowadays to be a parent is even harder, right? Because
It does fall on
before,
the fucking parent.
because now well, it does, but now you really got to be a fucking helicopter parent at this point. You know, I mean, it depends. You know, I don't have kids, so I don't know fuck all about parenting.
And I know that
but
the mom came out too, and you know, I don't know, man. It fucking sucks, but all that shit. But there's a lesson here, man. For reals. Teach your kids, man. Teach your kids what's up. Tell them what's up. And or security. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's
Just
not,
do it, parents.
Yeah.
You know, just the shit needs to change. At the end of the day, shit needs to change. Not to a drastic, crazy thing that some people are speculating, but there needs to be limitations and all these system failures. All that shit. But anyways, God bless the families. My condolences go out to everybody involved. We kind of talked on that a bit longer than I anticipated. But one thing that actually happened last month was a House subcommittee had an open congressional hearing about UFOs. And this is the first time it's happened, I think, since Project Blue Book. I was going to say Blue Beam, but Project Blue Book. And the interesting thing is, I didn't know that they had open hearings and closed hearings, right? So the open hearing, there were several times where they would ask them, like I don't know much about politics, man, but the senators or the congress people or whoever the fuck, they would ask them questions, and if they could, because this was all aired, you could watch this, so whatever they said, would go out, and they're like, we'll answer that in the closed hearing. And the closed hearing is just no media, no TVs, no recording, anything along those lines. And I get it from a certain perspective about national security and everything like that, but they were just going over all these videos and showing these like triangular shapes and how some of them were, I forgot what they said. It was whenever they would look through a certain scope, like with a night vision thing, these drones that they were testing in the air, the light would refract off of them and it would create these shimmery, perfect triangles that would just kind of float through the air and stuff. And they figured that out. That was just a camera glitch or whatever. But then they also pointed, one of the guys brought up this one video, and it's this pilot, and now it's declassified, and there's a pilot, and this is today, he's got a smartphone while he's in a jet, like in a jet F-12 or whatever the fuck, and I can't remember, I'm pretty sure he's moving, the guy in the jet's moving at a clip, like 500, 600, 700 miles an hour, right? And then he has his phone out because I guess he's already been seeing something on radar, and then all you see is just this little ball go flying by his front windshield thing, and they never got down, they never broke down like the speeds or anything, but they said, because like I said, the fighter jet was probably going like at the back burners on, but was still cruising, dude, at hundreds of miles an hour. And this thing flies past this thing, past this guy. And it was just really interesting, dude. Them talking about, UFOs. And I finally think, man, we're starting to get somewhere, with just finding answers. I mean, you know me, I want to believe, but I feel like now we're at that precipice.
Yeah. And I also think it might be just fuckery. You know what I mean? It just might be like leaving little breadcrumbs and just to get everybody on board, like UFOs and aliens are real. Mm-hmm. And that's when they hit us with the fucking blue beam and shit.
Fuck.
And they really manipulate us and shit.
You know what's funny, dude? There was a guy, and he was not a senator. I don't know how he got into the place, but like he was allowed in, access, all that stuff, right? This was just a normal Joe Schmo, and he started asking them like some legit like questions, like, hey, like, how do we know? Like, he was asking him about Project Bluebeam and shit. It was the wildest. I watched this a few weeks ago, so I don't remember all of it, but at some point near the end, yeah, this guy at the very bottom, they go from the top, they work their way down, and the guy at the bottom was just a regular Joe Schmo that I guess got invited in or something. He's like, hey, thanks for inviting me, and he starts asking like legit questions, like about, you know, Project Bluebeam, and because he brought up the fact about drones and how these drones can be, you know, they can put a bunch up in the air, and like in Japan, you know, they'll make like flowers, you know, with hundreds of drones, just a flower lit in the air and everything. And he was asking like, how do we know that, you know, these aren't the signs of Project Bluebeam and everything? And the guy goes, you know, that's something we can answer in the closed hearing. So that's interesting as fuck.
Well, I don't know. Like, I think, like, what was it? 40s, 50s, 60s. It was always like some kind of spaceship, like a metallic object, like what would you call it? Like
a cigar
UFO
or
kind of
like a saucer,
like a flying saucer. You know what I mean? It was always depicted like that, something like mechanical. You know what I mean? And now, in the 2000s, 2020 now, it's always like a flash of a beam or a light, tic tac or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just kind of evolved.
right?
You know, you don't see any of that metallic shit anymore. You know, even between like in the early 1990s, maybe 1999, around there, the pyramid shape, like the flights over Phoenix.
Oh yeah, all the pyramids
all
and
those
everything.
pyramid ones, more stealth like.
Yeah.
You know, it does seem like, and now like you're just seeing it like straight out. My friend showed me this one video of this little pod. It's just a pod. Maybe I could drop it if I can find the video. It's a pod, and something's in there, like a light, like a beam of light, small, and in the front has a window because you can see the glare to it.
Oh shit!
And it's doing this fucking crazy moves. Like, it's like one of the best UFO videos up close of whatever it is operating it.
Well, they say
I'm sorry. And also, I don't know, depending where I dropped this, Michio Kaku, the one there, what's his name? He's like a physicist, right?
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I know. He's got
Smart
long
dude.
gray hair.
Yeah, smart man.
Insanely smart dude. I mean, this guy's.
And he was talking about how UFOs now they're admitting to how they are going into water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like before,
USOs.
it was always like this kind of. And it's still a theory, but before it was always questionable. Now they're kind of admitting to it that these things do come in and out of water.
Right.
So, you know, it begs the question, are they really visiting from outer space or from here on our own planet? Just somewhere else that we just don't know. Maybe like this hollow earth shit or something, you know what I mean?
I mean, who knows? Speaking of that podcast, he said something interesting about how he believes at some point, he said it's probably more likely, instead of these beings coming in like a mechanical device, like a ship, for instance, they would download their conscience on like a microchip, and they would somehow shoot that microchip or whatever, you know. I mean, dude, I can't even articulate it because we're talking about, you know, crazy, insane technology that it's millions of years in advance. They would put your conscience on a microchip and somehow put that microchip on a laser and shoot that laser beam all the way across space and shit. And, you know, at a certain place. And
like some real genius shit.
Yeah, dude. So he said that's possible. That could be more likely, as opposed. But, you know, that's an interesting episode that kind of, you know, parlays on a lot of what we're talking about. So
JRE episodes out.
Yeah. So go ahead and check that out. Another interesting thing that I saw was that a navigation vessel found a yellow brick road potentially leading to Atlantis off of the islands in Hawaii. I saw this article.
Sure it's to Atlantis and not like the land of Oz?
Shit, that's a good point. I don't know if
like Emerald fucking City underground, underwater and shit. That'd be awesome as fuck.
that scene from fucking Star Wars Phantom Menace, all the
Got a whole bunch of little fucking people.
Yeah.
The munchkins and
all
shit.
Jar Jar Binks and shit. They're all chilling with the munchkins. I don't know. The article just said a yellow brick road. I don't know necessarily if it was technically yellow, but they found a clear cobblestone brick road, leading in a general direction, and they said it could be leading to Atlantis. Who knows? But it was off of an island in Hawaii. I learned how to pronounce the name a few weeks ago, and I totally fucking
Wouldn't it be
forgot.
a fucking trip, bro? If you actually just like follow that yellow brick road underwater, and then it leads you to like a scarecrow and a fucking Tin Man.
That would be
and a sea lion
and a sea lion. That'd be
shit, maybe
that'd be funny.
Cool.
A sea bear.
Something.
For all you fucking SpongeBob heads out there.
Sea lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Oh my. 1/3 of the entire world is covered in water, right? And we know that the Earth has been through like tectonic stages, like what's that? Patagonia? What's that? What's the Pangea, when all the continents were together and everything. Who knows, bro? Yeah. Who knows what's under the water, dude? I mean, they say we know more about the moon than we do our own oceans, right? So no, that's true, way. That's true. We know more today scientifically about the moon than we do our own oceans. That is a fact.
Interesting.
Yeah. So who knows, bro? Who knows what could be under there? I've always wanted to daydream, just suck all the water out. I don't know where you would displace it at, but, just drain it and see what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fucking sick. I'd like to see. Do you think we'll ever find answers to shit like that, like Atlantis in our lifetime or UFOs?
I don't know, man. I hope. I really do. I don't know about UFOs. Shit, that would be awesome as fuck. But like we're finding things out. I think just like the other day, I just saw that they found like a real preserved something that came after Australopithecus. It starts with an H. I forgot. Maybe I can insert it right here.
Homo forensis?
I don't know, something. But they found it, and it dates back like 2 million years ago, bro. And they found it in the Himalayas in this cave, like that thawed out. Mm-hmm. Like there was like an avalanche and shit. And when it happened, it's like this cave just kind of just reappeared, or it was uncovered and shit. And some people were like in that area fucking climbing or whatever, hiking, and they came across like this fucking well-preserved, you can find pictures of this humanoid just frozen, dude. Really fucking preserved, badass. You can see his face, and it looks like the fucker just like froze instantly or some shit, because it looks like his eyes fucking open, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you could just, it's dope, man. Maybe I can find a picture and I'll throw it up, but it's dope, man. So like just things like that, and then we're going to be finding more. I honestly do. We're going to be just finding more and more about ourselves, man.
Yeah, with LiDAR technology and everything like that. Isn't Homo forensis, isn't that like the little humanoid?
Yeah, that's the one that the
little one. Okay,
hominids, right? The small ones.
Okay.
The hobbits and shit.
Yeah. That'd be pretty fucking sick. So, moving on quickly with this, North Korea had its first COVID case, and they locked that bitch down. Lock that bitch down. So who the fuck knows what's going on in North Korea? Fucking God bless.
Definitely not me.
No, not me. Fucking maybe, God damn it, what's his fucking name? I'm blanking on his name. Dennis Rodman. Yeah, maybe Dennis Rodman might go hang out over there, but not me.
Yeah, you want some answers, ask that dude.
Yeah, but God bless them. Hopefully they're doing okay. I can't imagine, I heard the people in China, when they got locked down, weren't doing well. I can't imagine it's going any better for North Koreans.
Ours will probably be happening in maybe December or January.
You think?
I call it.
I fucking hope you're wrong, man. I really do.
That's like something that's just probably going to reoccur every fucking year now.
You think?
I don't know.
It'll probably be around forever, but hopefully it just doesn't cause some crazy flare-ups or whatever. I think it'll be a seasonal thing, but, they can only... They can only drag this thing along so far.
I'm just saying. I honestly think there's something going on now, really.
Yeah.
If
Who
it's going
knows?
to just keep popping up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
Who
know.
knows? But dude, thank fuck I pulled all my motherfucking money up out of crypto, dude. I pulled all that shit out. Now, granted, I did lose a little bit, not much, but I pulled all that shit out before that shit crashed. Dog, there was $200 billion lost whenever all the crypto and shit crashed. 200 fucking billion, dude, gone.
Chang.
Yeah.
I know, man.
I don't know. I know crypto is a crazy volatile market, and who knows? This could be just some fucking, crypto could be a bullshit trend. I don't know if the currency will actually ever gain traction.
It probably will, bro. It will again. It'll just boom even bigger than it was before.
I don't know, man.
I think we're still going down that route, man. But it's just right now, I don't know, inflation and everything, banks and all that. There's like, honestly, there's like some fucking war going on. You know what I mean? There's like banking war and shit. And, I don't know. We're here fucking suffering. That's what's going on.
Yeah. No, that is true.
I'm paying, I don't know how much for gas and, I don't know, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Go on and on.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking tired of paying these goddamn gas prices, dude. The gas is too high. It's too high. Netflix sent out an email to a bunch of their people and basically said, hey, we're going to start doing some shit, filming some shit that y'all might not like. And if you don't fucking like it, you can get the fuck out. And I'm like, shit, hopefully, I don't know. There's a lot of woke shit going on, and what do they say? Go woke, go broke.
Like
so,
Disney? Yeah.
Who knows? Because, dude, I mean, I get it. Like, every time and truth be told, most of the time it's a comedy special that comes out and somebody doesn't agree with whatever the fuck. And, some of those, a certain a percentage of whatever group's pissed off is likely going to work at Netflix, and they're going to have some fucking boycott or strike or whatever the fuck, and they're probably like, listen, I mean, this is the way she goes. If you don't like it, you can find a job somewhere else. And kudos to Netflix, man. I'm not sitting here saying, fuck everybody's feelings and shit, but kudos to Netflix, dude, for just being like, listen, bro, if you don't like what we're doing here, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the fucking way out.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I mean, Netflix be struggling, dude. I mean, I still have my Netflix subscription, but I mean, I always hear that Netflix is struggling. They're losing subscribers left and right. So
I'm watching that Stranger Things right now. So
is that a Netflix show?
It's a Netflix.
What other big shows do they have on there besides the Trailer Park Boys?
Let me see. Well, I don't know, man. There's like a lot of Old Sark. I think Old Sark's on there.
Dude, I don't watch shit. And when I do, it's the same shit.
I really don't watch shit either, man. I'm so fucking busy.
There's too much shit, man. Content's killing creativity. Now everybody's just trying to pump out as much content instead of putting fucking, effort and work into it.
Yeah.
So, one other thing, the last thing for the current event section, I think this just popped today. The Amarillo Chupacabra. There is a image from a trail cam, and you'll find it, and he's going to put it up right now. An image of a bipedal, hairy humanoid, right, on a trail cam and shit. And you have to see it, man, because it's a trip, dude.
Can we pause it to see? Can I check it out real quick?
Crazy.
All right, I saw it. Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. That didn't look like no fucking chupacabra to me, bro. It looks like a werewolf or like somebody like a fucking dog man.
Oh,
or something.
what's the difference? What's the difference between a werewolf and a chupacabra?
But you can see, like, if you see the fucking like the outline of it,
yeah,
it looks really wild, really rugged. And he has like this kind of like a canine snout to it.
Well, they say, but
it's bipedal.
Yeah, they say chupacabras and shit. They say they're supposed to have like a mange kind of affliction, like when dogs get mange, like they lose hair and shit like that, so they're real patchy. Yeah, he's got some long locks, dude. He's got some long locks. Justin Palomalu would be jealous of those locks, so.
Yeah.
but
I don't know who the fuck he is, but yeah, I'll take it.
You remember that? You remember you seen those Head and Shoulders commercials with the football player with the Hawaiian football player with the long curly locks and shit? That's
okay.
I think his name's Justin Palomalu or something. He was a crazy good like tight end or something like that. But
yeah,
jumping into today's topic, dude, shapeshifting.
Yeah. Shapeshifting. That's what's up.
Now, do you know much about shapeshifting as far as like breakdancing, popping and locking?
Other than Jesus?
Well, we can get into that. We can get into that for sure.
Buddha? Any kind of like...
Was Buddha a shapeshifter? I don't know.
Zeus. Zeus was a fucking shapeshifter.
I don't know much about.
Dude, that dude would be fucking.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on.
Let me just tell you a quick story.
Hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on that. Trust me. So, just really quick, shapeshifting is the ability to physically transform oneself through an inherently superhuman ability, divine intervention, demonic manipulation, sorcery, spells, or having inherited the ability. Shapeshifting is in the oldest forms of totemism and shamanism, as well as the oldest existent literature and epic poems like the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Iliad, the Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
So we'll jump into some mythological examples, right? Go ahead. Zeus, all the Greek and Roman gods. Produce, Zeus, I mean,
yeah, I'm sure a lot of those. Well, Zeus for sure. Like I said, he would fucking fly into bitches' rooms, bro, as an eagle. You know what I mean? He'll just look so badass and shit. And for some reason or whatever, I don't know, name a creature, a swan or whatever, a bull. And these chicks, bro, whatever, they were fucking like into some bestiality shit, bro. Because they were into that shit. And they would hook up with that dude, with homeboy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be giving them that lightning rod, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
that thick fucking rod, dude. That thunderclap. Who's the guy who's like half man, half horse? Who's that fucker? I guess I don't know.
Minotaur?
No, is it a minotaur?
Or some shit.
I thought minotaur is the thing with 3 heads. I don't know, dude. I don't know much about Greek shit.
Yeah.
To be honest, so I mean, but the Greek and Roman mythology, a lot of their gods and shit, all of them have the ability to shapeshift. So
yeah,
it's pretty crazy. If we can think of any other, I don't really know of any other good like mythological examples. I'm sure there's tons of stories in like whether it be Asian literature, old maybe
I think like
European literature.
Yeah, a lot of Eastern gods too, like Hindu gods. I think there were a lot of shapeshifters in there.
Okay. Okay.
Beliefs and stuff. Yeah,
that would make sense. As far as like religious examples, the only one I could come up with Jesus. That was the only religious example I could honestly come up with, aside from what we kind of just talked about as far as from a God, perspective, but religiously, and I guess any other, was Buddha necessarily a shapeshifter?
I don't know. I just threw him in there.
Okay.
Sounds like he's a shapeshifter.
Well, I know Jesus was, and that was the whole reason that Jesus came down to fight the Archons. I mean, the Epic of Gilgamesh, man. The Epic of Gilgamesh. What was the wild man's name?
Enkidu
and his young companion, they went on a journey and they came across a bunch of shape-shifting figures and shit.
Enkidu is like some type of Bigfoot dude.
Oh, dude, 100%.
And some people say Bigfoot's like some shapeshifter.
Some theory that some people subscribe to is the interdimensional Bigfoot.
Some shit.
Bro, that would be some crazy, because that would make sense in a lot of ways regarding certain encounters.
He is magical.
Very magical. Very magical, to say the least. Fuck, I would love to see Bigfoot, man. That'd be sick. I don't know, or I'd be scared and shit my pants, to be honest with you. There's also cultural examples. You mentioned earlier The Hobbit, right? The Hobbit, there's Bjorn Bear. That's a character in there, and that's a guy that can like shapeshift in and out of like a bear figure and shit, right? There's other shit like the Chronicles of Narnia. There's a guy named Eustace Scrubb who can, I guess, shapeshift into a dragon. Harry Potter, I mean, littered with fucking shapeshifters. You know what I mean? Disney, the Beauty and the Beast.
Marvel.
Well, yeah, Marvel has a few.
The Scroll. Loki.
Yeah. Yeah. But those people have like superpowers and shit. Would you really like... I mean, I guess if you have the ability to shapeshift, you technically already have a superpower, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I put them in kind of a different category, to be honest with you.
The Scrolls. They fucking shapeshift.
Who are they?
Like some alien motherfuckers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that some Star Trek shit?
No, that's some Marvel shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Star Trek, is there any fucking...
Oh, there has to be.
I know. When we do our fucking Star Trek. Not Star Trek, I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some in Star Trek. Yeah. Star Wars, I don't know. Is there something in Star Wars? I don't think there's shapeshifters in Star Wars. I don't know of any shapeshifters.
Yeah, no, there is, because there's a scene in Attack of the Clones where there's an assassin after Padme, and she is a shapeshifter. Because I think Boba Fett kills her, or she dies somehow, and then as she's dying, she like shaves. She's like an Asian woman, and then when they kill her, she like shifts shape like into like a reptile-looking person.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys know that shit? Fucking put that in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm DC. All that shit. They have a lot. There's shapeshifters in that shit for sure.
Oh, dude. I mean, it's almost like it's too blatant. You know, it's like they put it everywhere. Like the scary thing is like, dude, the Beauty and the Beast. Like that is shapeshifting 101. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have like talking candles and teapots, and the beast like transforms from like a person to a beast and shit like that. That's
werewolf and shit.
Yeah,
that's like one of the oldest shapeshifters.
No, that's
moon
true.
Transformation, bro.
That's true.
Full moon.
Watch out on that full moon.
The werewolf, a tale as old as time.
I have a few current examples as well. I'm not shocked to find this out. I don't know if this is kind of universally known. You might not be, but I can tell you that Jared Leto is definitely a shapeshifter for sure, bro.
For sure, a shapeshifter.
I mean, there's really, I mean, that guy's too fucking weird and too culty to be like not a fucking alien reptile shapeshifter.
Christian Bale, like any of these fucking actors that just go to the extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say they're shapeshifters.
Katy Perry.
Where is she? I haven't seen her in a while.
Where'd she go? Yeah. I don't know, bro. I haven't seen her. I haven't heard. I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg.
Definitely a shapeshifter.
That guy's for sure.
Like, have you seen his eyes? Like, he looks like he just wants to bust out of his outfit, like his human fucking outfit.
Oh, I know, dude. It's like that guy in Men in Black.
Yeah,
who like puts the bodysuit on and shit. Like, he's like ready. All fucked.
He's any minute.
He's just like, oh, my skin's. He's like, oh, my skin's crawling. My reptile skin. Yeah. You know, this is no shock to anybody. Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, dude. I mean, we know. I mean, she is a demonic shapeshifter.
That pussy would be shapeshifting.
Fuck, dude. I wouldn't.
Sure.
Dude, I wouldn't come near that fucking moose knuckle. Not even close. That is a demonic portal to hell,
like you
dude.
seen the face of Predator?
Oh, God, dude. That's fucking nasty, man.
That shit has mandibles.
Oh.
Probably, like, oozes that fucking...
that green
shit
stuff.
From Alien.
The green stuff.
Just like, it's like acid. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. Yeah, that is a demonic fucking vagina portal, dude.
Sure.
I don't want any part of that shit.
Wendigo.
What is that? Are those shapeshifters? They might be
shapeshifting.
They might be shapeshifters.
Skinwalkers.
I don't have any actual evidence of this, but my 8th grade English teacher, Mrs. Whitley, I'm almost 100% positive that chick was a shapeshifter, dude.
She was. She was my teacher too. Mrs.
Was she?
Alvarez.
For real? Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
I seen that bitch.
Dude, this lady, dude, it looked like her skin was like barely fucking hanging on. I mean, her eyes were all like glassy and like shaky and shit. I mean, I don't know, dude. And this wasn't like some lady that was on death's doorstep. I mean, she was maybe 50, and you know, she wasn't overweight or anything. But this lady was crazy as fuck looking, dude. Like, I don't even know. I'd like to know if she's still. She's probably still alive. Yeah, I think shapeshifters are probably immortal.
And that's a good question. Do shapeshifters live forever? Can they just like transform into a younger self or a younger person or a younger creature, thing, whatever?
Yeah, who's to say they don't? Who's to say they wouldn't like go perch themselves up on a mountain and transform into a rock for 10,000 years and just chill there and then come back? You know.
I'm pretty sure, man. I'm sure there's something out there that just shapeshifts into like something much younger, and that they're here. They've been here forever, like these reptilians.
Fuck, dude.
You want to get into it? I know those are the true shapeshifters.
Dude, I mean, the reptilians, I mean, that's we kind of covered that in one episode, but I feel like that's an episode all in and of itself. But, dude, I mean, we can touch real quickly on just, I mean, reptilians and archons and everything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know me, dude. My favorite fucking movie is They Live. And for everybody that hasn't seen They Live, if you have, right on. If you haven't, it's a movie about a guy that finds a pair of glasses. He puts them on, and the glasses give him the ability to decipher and see who's an alien and who's not. And these aliens are basically subverting power to themselves and trying to conquer the world and basically, like, not terraform it from a climate standpoint, but just, like, own it or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I feel like, dude, in this day and age, man, I feel like more and more people are waking up, dude. Because you've got people like Bezos, and who's probably a shapeshifter or a reptile person. Mm-hmm. I mean, all these people, dude. I mean, just going back to Mark Zuckerberg, remember when he was on that congressional hearing or whatever, and how he was like sipping water and how he blinked like 3 times in an hour and a half and shit?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that guy looks like he wants to come out of his skin. Like, straight the fuck out.
Fuck, dude.
He has the, I don't know.
That guy.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man. It's, I definitely think that there's and to be fully honest with you, man, like reptilians to me is like a really, really sexy theory. I don't know if it's necessarily true or not, but I do fully in my hearts believe whether they're aliens or reptiles or even just corrupt people, like there is an elite group of people that are pulling the strings and controlling humanity in which direction it goes and manipulating it for their own, you know, nefarious reasons. I truly believe that. Whether they're fucking reptile people, you know, I like to think so. That's a sexy fucking theory to me. I wouldn't fucking be surprised, bro, if they were some fucking aliens or some shit, dog.
Name anything in pop culture that transforms. Go. I'll start.
What is pop? I don't know. What do you mean pop culture?
Like a Mogwai, like Gizmo. There's a transformation within that. Spill water on it, it turns into a fucking, like into its like itself, but like an evil version.
Oh yeah.
And if they eat after midnight, they transform.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Into, like,
those the little
gremlins and
shit.
shit.
The gremlin people. That's right. I never saw that movie.
What other things can you think of that just shapeshifts? I guess some metamorphosis stage.
I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit. I mean, you got Marvel characters.
But just think of just one character in general.
Fuck, put me on the spot here. I don't know. I'd have to actually like sit here and think about it for a minute. Nothing's coming to my mind right now.
It or a vampire.
I'm a loser, dude. I don't watch a lot of shit. I'm trying to think.
Superman.
There is a movie called Galaxy Quest, and in that movie,
that's a badass movie,
dude. If you haven't seen Galaxy Quest, please, for the love of fuck, watch Galaxy Quest. It is a great movie with Alan Rickman. Awesome movie, dude. But there's like aliens in there, and they are like actually octopus people or some shit. But then they have the ability to like put a cloak on or like transform into a human, so like you don't feel like weird talking to a giant octopus thing or whatever. So I guess that's would
Dr.
be one.
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Nah, it's more of a personality thing, right? Does he transform, or does he just turn into a dick?
Yeah.
I guess he's just a dick.
That's all dudes, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if that's necessarily shifting shape. It's just called being a douche.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But that's really it, man. Truth be told, I just kind of want to touch on a few current events, talk about shapeshifters a little bit. I know that's something we haven't talked on. I know Double D's got some shit brewing, like always, some podcasts, some episodes. So we're out here grinding, man. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, like, comment, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets.
Yep. Stay curious.
Stay curious. Peace. Fuck, dude. Holy shit, man. I don't know how I did that, dude. My skin is killing me, dude.
Me too, man. Shit.
Fuck.
That shit fucked me up. It's about time I get into my real self.
Shit, bro. You look a lot better like that, I'll say that much. Let's get the fuck out of here, dude.
Love me.